What's up, YouTube? It's your boy M8trix21 back with a new episode of Fresh Kicks. We talk about upcoming sneakers. I give you release information and my general knowledge of the sneaker. Help you decide if you want to pick them up or not. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. Check out my X page at M8trix21 and my Etsy shop at TDMadeIt. Both the links are down below in the description. But enough of that. Let's go. Let's get to the kicks. So today we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 10 Shadow, the new release of them, the retro of them again. We got these back in 2018, but pretty cool to see them again. So part one is the sneaker, where we talk about the overall look of the sneakers, colors, materials, and anything else we want to talk about. So let's get into it. And here they are, the Shadow 10s. This is one of my favorite 10s. Well, I like the Shadow 10s. They're one of my favorite 10s. Maybe high up on my list of one of my favorite Jordans, but I do like these a lot. These are kind of true to the last retro of them. The charcoal material, the charcoal color, and everything about it's pretty cool. So the colors here are charred gray, true red, and black. Not a lot of red in it, but mostly black and gray. And a lot of suede, a lot of leather. Definitely a really nice sneaker. That if it's anything like the 2018 pair, that suede is a little bit buttery. Should be good. It should be a little bit delicate as well. But definitely a sneaker that I do like. I actually bought a pair of the 2018 ones. No, the Countdown ones. And I restored them. And it came out pretty decent. But here they are right now. Like I said, this is the newest release of them. We got one back in 2018. And before that, I think they were in the Countdown pack. A little bit different, but at the same time, still a dope sneaker. Like I said, on the upper, you get that charred gray for the in suede. Get that black leather on the side, black on the outsole, black and gray on the midsole. Black on the midsole, black and gray on the outsole. You do get hits of red on the back for the Jumpman and on the tongue as well. But overall, it's pretty much a gray and a black sneaker. That gray will be looking a little bit more earth tony, like almost brownish looking in certain spots. And I think that's dope. It's not just pure gray. Insole is red, and then you have the black and gray checkered sock liner in behind the tongue, which is always a staple of Air Jordan 10. So they did a good job with that. I like the way it looks, so I like it. The hit of the red in the insole, you won't see it, but you know it's still there, so it's pretty cool. And on the back of the sneaker, you get that red Jumpman. And then they got the Jumpman going in different directions. I can't remember if the old sneaker did that, have them going in different directions like that. This is different. The right one is definitely Jumpman going the other way. Now, I can't remember which way the Jumpman normally goes. I think it's on the left one, how it normally goes. But then you got the outsole. Once again, you got the accolades on the bottom of the sneaker and the gray areas. Then you have black areas. Then you have that red Jumpman on the bottom, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. They did a good job with this one. It looks very much reminiscent of the older ones, like I said. And I'm so glad they decided not to do that toe cap that they were talking about doing. And that I think they did put on the steels they dropped, the last steels they dropped. I'm so glad they didn't do that. That toe cap is just ugly. I know it was in the original design, but it just doesn't make sense on this sneaker. Looking at the materials a little bit closer, like I said, you can see that kind of brown hits to that gray part, the charred gray. It's a little bit earth tony, and I think it's pretty cool. So, yeah. So now let's get to the release information. So these sneakers will be releasing on November 19th, 2025. So that's next weekend. So be on the lookout for them. These should be widely available. Sneakers app, JB Jordan brand retailers, and Nike.com, as well as the usual suspects. Foot Locker and everything. Price point will be $215 for these. And I do not expect them to sell super well. I don't expect these to just immediately fly off the shelves in all sizes the first day. The big sizes may go, but at the same time, I think these will sit a little bit, maybe even for a while. But then again, this is that time of the year. You're getting closer to Christmas, and a lot of sneakers are going to drop, but a lot of people are going to miss out on a lot of sneakers, and they may decide to pick these up as a gift. Who knows? At the end of the day, $215, November 19th is when these are going to drop. But you do know that week after that, it's Thanksgiving and it's Black Friday. So, So now let's get to my final thoughts and grades. So as far as grades go, 9 for colorway and silhouette, 8 for hype and resale, even though I think that could be a little bit lower. Will it sell out? 7. I'm hesitant to give it a higher score than that. And is this a rock or a stock? It's a rock for me. I don't think these are going to be super expensive. I think you can get the 2018 pair for a decent price now too. So I don't think this is going to be a hard sneaker to get. I just don't personally think that. But, things change. You just never know. But like I said, I think these are dope sneakers. I think it looks cool. I always like the Shadow 10s. And I think these are dope. I wouldn't mind picking these up. Like I said, I restored the Countdown pack version of them. I don't have a 2018 pair. So I may have to get these. I might have to put these on. But like I said, the week after these drop is Black Friday, and those Black Cat 4s drop. So, But I'm gonna give this 8 out of 10 as a cop in my opinion. I do like it. I do want to get these in my collection. So 8 out of 10, cop. I like them. Maybe ace high. Maybe it should be a 7. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it's my grade. So so let me know, what grade would you give it? Do you like these? Do you think these are cool? Do you think these are, they should have made these? Do you think they should have put the toe cap on them? I don't think they should have, but just let me know in the comments how you feel about it, and we can talk about it from there. But, you know, I like them. But that's all I got for you on this one. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. This your boy M8trix21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye.
Perfect.